And I had the opportunity to see Tom Petty at Bonnaroo in 2013. I don't know why I didn't.
Well,
take it.
you know,
I should have.
There's that, and then I had the opportunity to see Ralphie May a couple of times. He came to Knoxville, never saw him, and now we will not get that chance.
No more. May he rest in peace.
That's right. I think we've discussed this before.
Yeah, we did. We did in the last segment.
No, What I mean, I think we've discussed this before. Like biggest regrets in terms of people we didn't see before they died.
Oh.
Like for me, it was Robin Williams. Like Robin Williams came to Knoxville and Nashville like 2 or 3 times. Never went to go see him, and that will always be my biggest regret.
I saw Paul McCartney, even though he's not dead. I mean, but he's definitely an old age.
Well, he's definitely getting there, and you know, he's an older gentleman.
Paul McCartney, if you're listening, you're almost dead.
Wow, they're just going there. Like not even.
I'm kidding.
Not even apologetically. Just like it's happening. You're gonna die.
I'm kidding.
Old
I got
British
to
man.
I got to see you in 2013 at Bonnaroo, Sir Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul.
And I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Thank you for the lovely experience. If we ever meet, that would be awesome. But if not, I'm perfectly satisfied with what I got to experience, and I'm happy that you remember the Beatles. Yay!
Like I enjoyed the Beatles. Thank you.
I had to punctuate that properly. What was the provocative little Paul McCartney "You're almost dead" thing?
Well, you know, yeah, and you know he never misses the show, so you're gonna have to answer for that. I'm sorry.
Watch him follow us on Twitter.
Probably.
That would be awesome.
And be
That
like,
would be cool.
He told me I'm going to die. That's not right.
What voice was that?
That's my Liverpool accent. That's the Beatles
That was
accent.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, that's the British. That's the Beatles accent.
Southern and
That's like Southern Liverpool.
Yeah. Southern Liverpool. Yeah, that's their accent. You know.
That's sort of slightly Irish. I'm detecting in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's.
I didn't catch any German in there.
No, Liverpool.
No, he changed it after the first time.
I don't know how
I slightly changed it like he's shy.
I don't know how I changed. I'm trying to get into it. It's this. This is their. I don't know. The people in Liverpool talk like that for some reason, like an Irish British.
You also kind of sound like the news correspondent on Family Guy, the Asian reporter Trisha Takanawa.
What?
I don't know why I kind of detected a faint impression of
Really?
that. Do it one more time.
No.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little.
That sounds nothing like her.
Just
a
little bit.
She talks like this. Diane, hello, Diane.
And there are a lot of similarities.
Well, you know what I realized with the show? You know, everyone gives Madonna so much crap for like adopting the British accent.
Yeah.
That's not very easy to do, so I give her props now.
Yeah.
It's like we all suck at accents.
Well, we do.
I can't do it. Mine always comes out Australian.
Well, Australian essentially is like if you combine the Southern accent with British, that's
Yeah.
you get Australian. You know, it's a lot like this right there. That's your Australian accent right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your Australian. And
Wait.
this is British. Your British accent is this right here. This is British.
I can't really do a British
That's the
accent.
difference. It's a little bit more sophisticated.
What's can you do any accent, Sheila?
Absolutely not. I can't.
You grew up in Germany. Come on.
Well, I can do
Deutsch.
Yeah, do German. That's German.
Say 99
and that's just somebody saying hello. How was your day?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're always angry in Germany, and they're not when they're not even angry. They're angry.
Not all the time. Have you heard 99 Red Balloons?
Have you?
Yes.
Have you?
But that's a song about like a whole country being killed.
That is true.
Attacked, but it's just balloons.
But it's under the guise of a pleasant sounding pop song.
The funniest piece of audio I've ever heard, and it's also kind of disturbing, but it makes me laugh every time I hear it. Is the exorcism of it's the person that Emily Rose was based on. I forget her name.
Really? I've heard those. Some of those are creepy.
No, they're creepy, but it makes me laugh because it's all in German. So it's like exactly. It's like a German demon, and it makes me laugh.
I don't know because there's. I mean, a lot of it's pretty. Most of it's pretty scary.
Michelle, that's her name. Annalise Michelle.
I don't know. The creepiest one. I don't know which tape it's on. They're scattered all about YouTube, but
that's
I mean, there's one where she just like roars.
She roars.
Creepy.
Yeah. See, that's what she looked like pre being taken over by a demon. That's what she looked like as she was about to die.
And that
Did
movie,
she die?
She
Yeah.
died
And
from starvation because she stopped eating because she said she was, quote, not permitted to eat. Like the demon wasn't allowing her to eat.
how do you know about this, Todd?
I know a lot about this case. It's fascinating.
I know. See, this is blowing my mind that you know this. I know where Brett Favre went to college.
Yeah.
that
That
blows
is
that blows
random.
your mind.
Look, the paranormal fascinate me. That's a fact. Like I don't really like. I'm not very religious, but paranormal activity fascinates me. It is like I don't know. Like I don't know what's real, what's not. It's so
did
weird.
You think she was really possessed, or do you think it was like?
You know,
She was mentally ill.
She was mentally
Yeah.
ill. It was schizophrenia, like times 10, without a doubt. Whether or not the voice that she does in these recordings are real or not, I don't know. See, in the court case that followed, because her parents, the priest that performed the exorcism, and the doctor that agreed that this is what needed to happen, all went to prison after
Yeah.
this because
So the movie wasn't
it was
necessarily
negligence.
true to life.
no, because
Yeah,
it was
everybody there went to jail.
yeah, because it was negligence towards, she was 16 when this started and she died when she was 23. So technically for most of that she was still a kid. So, but then by the time
I didn't realize it dragged on for 7 years.
yeah,
Wow.
part of the defense though was that because she turned into an adult during this, she had the right to refuse medical care. But the judge ruled, but she was not mentally competent to make
to do it.
a good decision because she thought a freaking demon was taking over her body, and realistically, that's not the case. But it's one of those things like, oh, was she?
Where did she suddenly learn German though?
No, this takes place.
It's in Germany.
Yeah, this
took place in Germany.
This is they're all.
Oh.
That's why I was talking about it because it makes me laugh. Her doing her demon voice in German because it just sounds like it sounds like little person Hitler is what it sounds like.
Oh.
It's like and it just makes.
I did
me
not get
laugh.
that vibe from it at all.
That's well. She
it
even
was pretty frightening
she
when I
even
first
calls
heard
herself Hitler at some point. She said the priest asked her, "Who are you?" And she says, "I am Cain. I am Judas. I am Hitler. I am all of these
Yeah,
people."
she
Except she
Ich
said, "Ich bin Cain.
Ich bin Cain. That's right.
Ich bin Hitler."
The most weird part about the whole thing was that she mentions Fleischmann, who was a priest in the something century. It was
Fleischmann.
Fleischmann, yeah,
Fleischmann.
Fleischmann. And apparently nobody really knows that story except for like priests, like people close in the Catholic Church, because he was a priest that fell from grace and essentially turned towards the dark side. And there's no way that somebody, a citizen like this little girl, would know that story about Fleischmann. So that was like the weirdest piece of like paranormal evidence. Was like how would she know that if she wasn't possessed? But everything else could be explained like it's not like the wheels are running, but nobody's behind the wheel. The car's engine's running, but no one's behind the wheel. That's you could accredit it to that. But yeah, it's a fascinating story.
We'll look up the audio clips when we go to break.
Yeah,
or when we go back to music. Excuse me.
They're all I got them here, but we won't.
Well, yeah, we're not going to play them over the
No, you don't
air.
wanna play, I will tell you what. We'll link it to the Facebook page,
There you go,
so you can
yeah.
go check it out yourself. We're going to check it out here because it's like I said, it's a fascinating.
What? Just prep for Halloween.
There you
or
go.
something?
Prep for Halloween.